Earlier this week, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey released a document detailing 14 different options to improve transit connectivity at LaGuardia Airport. This comes months after the Port Authority announced that they will be studying alternatives for the horrible plans for the $2.1 billion air train proposed by former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. The 14 options featured in this newly released document are as such: improvements along the Q70 LaGuardia Link bus route, adding dedicated bus lanes along the BQE. Improvements along the M60 Select bus service route, in which said improvements are not shown in the document. A new dedicated BRT route, providing a shuttle service between the Astoria Boulevard N&W station and LaGuardia Airport. I would like to just mention that the M60 bus would service almost the exact same route as this new BRT. Another dedicated BRT route, this time starting at the Astoria Ditmars station on the N&W. And another dedicated BRT route providing service between the local M&R train station at Northern Boulevard and LaGuardia Airport. A fixed guideway light rail line starting at the Woodside station on the 7 line and the Long Island Railroad and running to LaGuardia Airport. Another fixed guideway line starting at the Met's Willets Point station and running to LaGuardia. Oh look, another fixed guideway line starting at the Jamaica Center station on the E, J, and Z lines while also connecting to the air train to JFK. And another fixed guideway line starting at the Astoria Boulevard station on the N&W, which yet again is served by the M60 bus already. And yet again another fixed guideway line, this time starting at the Jackson Heights station, connecting with the E, 7, M, F, and R trains, and running along almost the exact same routing as the Q70 bus. And now we finally move on to the actual useful options, which involves branching the N train at the 30th Avenue station and running it elevated along Grand Central Parkway to LaGuardia Airport. And another plan involves extending the N&W past the Astoria Ditmars station to LaGuardia, which is my personal favorite, but we'll get back to that soon. The second to final option involves a ferry, because that will definitely be the most useful option for riders. And finally, emerging tech, like narrow tunnels with electric vehicles, amongst other things. Clearly, out of all these options, the two extensions to the New York City subway system are the best. It will provide the most capacity, a direct connection to Manhattan and the Central Business District, and many other subway lines people can use to get all over the city. And if planned properly, it can benefit those living in northern Queens, with possible new stations along 19th Avenue. Yeah, it'll be difficult getting an elevated line built in an area like Astoria with all of the NIMBY issues, but I feel like it could definitely happen. We just need to show the NIMBYs that modern elevateds are much quieter than the older style ones we currently see all across New York City. Now, I don't think the extension of the subway should be the only thing done. I think we should improve some of the current connections to LaGuardia, maybe putting bus lanes along Astoria Boulevard to speed up M60 service, along the BQE to speed up Q70 service, and maybe give the Q72 RTX. These need to be done if we are going to improve transit connectivity to LaGuardia. Building an air train just wouldn't be a good idea, especially when you look at the JFK air train, which costs nearly $10 one way. The air train also doesn't provide a one-seat ride into Manhattan and forces riders to switch to another line, like the 7, which is already overcrowded. I stand by saying the subway extension is the best of all, and improvements to the existing bus network would complement such an extension. Anyway though, what do you think about the Port Authority's ideas to improve LaGuardia's transit connectivity? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and become a channel member to support me. Happy bus, rail, and not light rail or ferry fanning, everyone.